Oh, don't be too hard on the new girl. She's okay. Just a bit scared.
Lights off in 15 minutes, ladies.
Do you really think I can do the job on the council?
Oh, you bet. That's why I nominated you and everyone else voted for you.
Eddie? You're in my bed again.
Oh, sorry, Dee.
Max.
Oh, Mervyn, that is good news. When do they think she'll be out of intensive care? Uh-huh. Now, of course you have to stay with her, I understand. Yeah. Well, if she's making that much progress, I'll probably see you tomorrow. Me too. Bye.
Keep very still and very quiet, understand?
Yeah, well, that bloody chance we gotta find a Ballinger if the screw's gonna play down.
Look, I'm not! I just don't know where she is!
Save everybody a lot of trouble if you just tell us where she is.
Holy hell! It's a riot!
What is it? What's happening?
It's the enemy! The invasion started!
Why would both alarms be going off?
Well, we can't stay here.
There is no fire. Then what is going on?
There's no time to explain. Just get to your cells and close the doors. It's for your own safety. Now get to your cells and stay there.
Shut up, all of you!
Oh, thank God.
It's a breakout, it's got to be. I reckon we better do what she says. Come on, let's get No way!
Move, Sally! And all of you, stay in your cells till I tell you otherwise. Now get going and keep quiet.
Ever seen a freak like that before? Something's up. It's got to be big.
It's locked, it's bloody locked.
How long do you reckon we got before the boys in blue has that bloody alarm?
We should get out while the going's good.
If you want part of that 250,000, you get your mouth shut and do what you're told, right?
Yeah, right.
Come on, open it!
I haven't got my keys. I left them in reception.
They're not there. You're dead.
There's somebody out there. But you can't see nothing from that angle. I can. Oh, he's got a machine gun.
Oh, Eddie!
Yeah, okay, it's the Nazis. Now get down, will you, before you break your bloody neck. Oh, look, he's coming nearer. Oh, stupid bugger. He's coming into the building. What are we going to do? Oh, don't listen to her. She's nuts. Probably just someone escaping.
What the hell's happening? What's going on?
Hey, Mary, can we go and see what's happening?
Not yet. And that goes for the rest of you. Now let's find out why they've hit the alarms first.
Being a bit careful, aren't you? Could have just been someone going over the wall.
No. Not the way Ferguson looked.
Hey, Desmond! Can you hear me, Desmond? Shut up, Kelly! Why should I? We've got a right to know what's going on.
Oh, keep it down, please. Policeman's starting to tremble with the noise.
Right. You want to go find someone, Cass? What do you say?
He's taking his bloody time.
Don't see what's keeping him. If they don't come back, I go on alone, understand?
Hell, mate, where you been?
Where do you think I've been?
Well, what happened?
You pull those alarms?
Yeah, smashed them up.
Good. Come on, open it.
Nice of you to invite me in.
Is this isolation?
No, it's further on upstairs.
Right. We'll check each cell as we go. Make sure Ballinger's not locked in here somewhere.
It'd be better if
Do it! Where's Ballinger kept? Just cooperate. No one will get hurt.
We don't know.
Honestly, we don't. She gets special treatment.
Out. Come on, move. Move it. Up against the wall.
Ballinger is in isolation. Can't you leave these women alone?
I don't believe you. Keep your mouth shut.
Look who I get trying to leave the park. Come on.
I told you to stay put outside.
Yeah, well, you didn't want me to let her get away, did you?
Oh, God.
That's the lot, mate. No Ballinger.
All right, ladies. Where is she?
Come on, slut.
Leave her alone. She's only new.
Then tell us what we want to know.
Why don't you try solitary?
Well, you wouldn't be having us on, would you?
No.
Want me to check?
Yeah. And take her with you. Make sure there's no trouble this time or you'll be responsible for a lot of pain. Right, you go with him.
We're out of time. We should get out while we can.
You know where the front door is. I'll catch up with you later.
All right, I just
Do
thought...
it!
The best thing we can do is to stay calm.
That's very good advice, lady. Now get back against the wall.
You're not in the army, Sonny. No soldier's dirty boots like that. Go home to your mother.
What'll we do with this lot?
We'll lock them all in a room somewhere. Where can we put them? I said, where can we put them?
The rec room's not far.
All right, you lead the way. Come on, move!
Look at his throat. What's going on?
You tell me, mate. One here, we need cops and an ambulance.
Yeah, right, Chief. I'll put it through on the radio. I'll get a couple of blankets.
Someone bloody desperate to escape. What do you reckon? Looks that way, all right. Certainly hope they're not hanging around now, mate.
What's the hurry, for God's sake?
Wasted enough time looking for you.
So you found me, so what now?
We're going to get you out, lady.
Yeah, we're being paid top dollar so you and your old man can have lunch together tomorrow.
Only sense you. Okay, let's go.
You'll get a longer sentence if you go with them, Ballinger.
Hey, Ram! They found her.
Get this lady.
Come on, move it!
You're Ballinger.
I know you?
No, but I know you. Come on, let's move. We're running out of time.
The one by the door. You get his attention, I'll grab the gun.
Don't be so bloody stupid. There's 4 of them. It's too risky.
I'll do it myself. Ballinger's not getting away.
You bitches are more stupid than you look. Come on, move.
Aren't you going to wish me bon voyage?
Lousy bitch.
Ballinger, come on.
Looks like you lost again, Ferguson, and we're paying for it.
No sign of fire. You reckon it's a mass breakout or what? I don't know. Oh, it's a good job these blokes have shown up.
Yeah, at least they equipped to handle it.
Hope you blokes have got reinforcements on the way.
Don't worry, place will be teeming with them in a minute.
What have you seen so far?
Nothing. Nobody's come out this side.
Better take a look around the back, Steve.
No, the kitchen's this way. Hurry.
Oh, look the bloody same to me. Don't know why we couldn't use the front.
Because there'll be cops all over the place by now, that's why.
Hope they're not around my back yet.
Yeah, we'll worry about that when we get there.
Hell, it's so quiet. What's happened to the bloody firemen?
They could be out by now.
Good riddance, I say.
If they've gone, it's too bloody quiet if you ask me.
I bet they're on the roof, and we'll hear a helicopter swooping down to get them.
Oh, Eddie. Hey, it's just like the movies, isn't it?
Shut up! Stop your noise! Quiet, please, ladies! We're trying to hear if anything's happening.
Hey, Miss Ferguson, why don't you let me try and pick the lock? Well, I reckon I could remember after all these years.
It's the sort of senseless thing that got you in here in the first place, isn't it, Collins? Let her try. We might be able to get to a phone. Yeah, and be shot down in our tracks if they're still in the building. Good one, Ferguson.
Bloody quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, too bloody quiet. I'll go check that vehicle out.
Right. I'll radio in.
The door's through there.
Kill those lights, Al.
Yeah. If the cops are out there, no point in showing them where we are.
I just hope you parked that car close to the bloody door like you said.
I did.
I knew we should have made a break earlier.
Shut up, Halstead.
The place will be lousy with cops by now.
If there is cops, they'll be expecting an armed women.
Make sure you shoot first. Come on.
No, nothing happening. Steve will mobilise the vehicle and we'll come back round the front. Over and out.
You bastard, Jay. You told me you parked it close. Let's move. Keep low.
Right behind you.
Police. Where we go? Easy.
Get out, Steve!
We're finished! I'm going back!
Steve!
Now,
Fall back.
That's right, you bastards. Back in your hole.
Anne Reynolds.
Mrs. Reynolds, Sergeant Franks here.
Yes, Sergeant.
Inspector Grace asked me to call. Seems there's some sort of trouble out at Wentworth.
What happened?
Not sure yet, but someone hit the alarms and there's been a guard found critically injured at the gates.
Oh, no.
The inspector's on his way there now.
All right. If you're going to be in contact with him, would you tell him I'll be there as soon as I can?
Will do.
Thank you. Bye.
Get a move on, Collins. Now you're in a hurry. It's a pity you didn't let me try before.
Can you hear anything?
No, nothing. Hey, maybe they're all dead.
Doubt it.
Well, why don't the guards shoot back then?
Probably them just copped it. They're doing us favours left, right and centre. First Ballinger and now the guards.
They'll be coming back for us.
Oh, calm down, Beecham. I'm sure everything's going to be all right. Come on, you're supposed to be the expert.
It's a funny thing, Ferguson. They didn't have locks like these on the plushy doors I used to pick.
Well, where are the bloody cops anyway? Never around when you need them. Are they? Where are they?
Shut up! There's someone coming.
Give it down, Halstead. Keep an eye on this lot. Make sure there's no trouble.
God, this whole bloody operation was a disaster from the start. Hell, Ram, I was only joking, mate. Ram.
Come on, mate. Cool it. Al and Ballinger are waiting. Come on, mate.
You have just run out of luck. Anyone moves, kill them.
When a car left the highway at Monbulk earlier this evening, the driver, a 23-year-old man, was rushed to Amesbury Hospital and his condition is said to be critical. Streets in an outer suburb were closed off this afternoon when a water pipe burst in Main Street, Winfield.
It's a wicked took because it blocked my circulation.
Flooding and peak hour traffic
you're obviously
until the problem was
cured.
rectified.
I'm going to put the kettle on.
Newsflash to hand. Police have cordoned off the Wentworth Detention Centre after armed men reportedly fired at them from the grounds.
Hey, hang on a minute, that's
At least
Wentworth they're
one guard
talking
is
about.
dead and another has been rushed to hospital in a critical condition. Our live eye unit will keep you up to date as further bulletins come to hand.
Oh, my God.
Stay with us for sport after the break.
Bloody hell.
What's all the activity? I thought you were in bed.
There's trouble at the prison.
What's happened?
I don't know. The gate guard's been seriously injured. I just hope it doesn't be a mass breakout.
Where are you going?
Wentworth. I'll keep in touch. Those women are my responsibility. I have to be there, Pippa.
Look, give me a second to change and I'll come with you.
Thanks, darling. Would have rather you stayed by the phone. I must go.
Mum, be careful.
Now, don't you two dears worry about a thing. Auntie Eddie won't let those nasty persons come near you.
Oh, come on, Eddie. How are you going to do that? We could be held up with them for days.
Yeah.
Hey, are you kidding? Aren't they going to feed us or anything? Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think that's the least of our worries right now. I wouldn't be so nervous if they didn't keep acting like mad dogs.
Yeah. We'll have to watch the one they call Ram. I reckon he's got life membership to the Psycho Club.
But Ruth wouldn't let him hurt us or anything.
That bitch only cares about herself, love. There must be something we can do. I don't think it's wise to do anything. Well, for once we agree about something, Ferguson. I think the best thing we can do is to stay calm and quiet until we find out which way the wind's blowing.
You okay, love?
Oh, busting to go to the toilet, but I'm not game to ask.
Oh, come on, he looks okay. Hey, mate. Nora here's up the duff and she's got to go.
Yeah, it's just down the corridor a bit.
Forget it.
Oh, what? Hey, what are you scared of, mister?
Yeah, think a couple of Sheilas might be too much for you to handle, eh?
Shut it, dog face. No one's leaving this room.
Told you he was okay.
Bastard big man with a gun in his hands.
Lou.
Oh, come on, Fred. We just want to go to the dunny, not leave the country.
Yeah.
Come on.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Come on. Now, one more sound of yous. I'm warning you, one more bloody sound of yous and I'll plaster the lot of yous all over that bloody ceiling.
Well, are there any more exits or aren't there?
Excuse me, sweetheart, but I was not free to roam the whole place, for God's sake.
There's got to be more than 2 bloody exits.
Why in God's name didn't you get a layout of the place? What did you think this exercise was? Kindergarten I'd watch it if I were you, Arnie would not be impressed.
You're right, mate. Bloody cops everywhere, back and front.
Look, I don't see what the problem is. We've got 30 hostages in there. Use a few for cover and we're right.
Grims are dispensable. They'd mow the lot of us down and save the state some money.
What about screws? They wouldn't risk shooting them.
I suppose it'll be like this forever now the country's overrun by those nasty Nazis.
I think you got that a bit wrong, love.
Let the old battle axe rave on. Perhaps he'll put her out of her misery.
You snobby little cow. God's sake, will you shut up? Oh, sorry, dear.
Oh, God, I feel so responsible for this whole mess. If only I hadn't been on the phone when they came in.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, I might have been able to stop them or something.
Don't you start snivelling, Barry. I don't think there was anything you could have done, Mrs. B.
Maybe not.
Oh, don't give up hope, dear. Maybe Mr. Pringle's heard what's happened and he's going to come along and rescue us all.
Yeah, I can just see it. Merv racing along the corridors on his white charger.
Cut the cackle, you bitches. He giving you a bit of trouble, mate? I can handle it. What's going on with Ram?
He's still blowing off steam. Reckons if you hadn't come along, we would be out of the country by now.
Well, what the hell am I supposed to have done?
You know, you should have stayed outside and covered our getaway. It's pretty jacked off.
Yeah, well, up him.
Any of these worth knocking off?
Nah. All dogs. Except a couple. Bloody bitches started to carry on because they wanted to go to the dunny.
Is that all? Hell, I'll take 'em while you watch the others.
Don't be stupid. Probably just planning to make a break.
So, hey, try it. I've got my old trusty here. Listen, we'll take 'em two at a time. There's no worries then.
God, what are they planning now?
Okay, come on. You and you. Come on, you wanted to go. Come on!
Hurry it up.
You know, there might be a way to get that gun off him.
How?
Did you see him give Daffy the once-over?
Yeah. It's the first time he's taken his mind off us.
Right. Well, who do you reckon would make a good decoy?
Expect we'll all be on the news now, eh?
Yes, national heroes, I expect.
There you go. They got both the guards. One of them's dead, one of them's on the critical list. From what we gather, they're pretty heavily armed, machine guns, and they're pretty intent on getting one of your women out.
Ballinger?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What happens now?
Well, we've set up in this place till our vehicles get here. I'm going to try and get one of them on the phone, try and talk them out before someone else gets hurt.
You think they could have hostages?
That's the problem. We don't know. We don't know how many there are. One thing we are sure of, they're professional and they mean business.
Hey, how about you wait in the corridor?
What for?
Well, they forgot to put doors on when they built this place.
Cheap bastards, aren't they?
Oh, come on, you know what I mean. Bit of privacy, okay?
Sorry, love. I've got to keep my eye on you, haven't I? Never know what you two might get up to.
Scared we'll escape down the plugger.
Don't know what you're so worried about. You haven't got anything I haven't seen before.
I changed my mind. I don't want to go anymore.
Well, maybe I can help you get the urge again. Now get to it, sluts.
Well, you better decide what you're going to do pretty quickly, because as long as we just sit here, we're in trouble.
We answer that?
Let it ring.
Yes.
Detective Inspector Grace, Russell Street.
So?
So who am I talking to?
It doesn't matter.
You're in a spot of bother in there, Sonny.
Nothing we can't handle.
Well, you haven't managed to handle it too well up to now. Now, why don't you give yourself up before anyone else gets hurt?
We leave when we get free passage, boyo.
You come out and we'll talk about it.
I know the kind of talking you do, copper.
Look, it won't be like that. We're just the two of us for 5 minutes, okay?
This is the deal. We come out all right, but we'll have 2 screws with us. If we don't get through, they die. No go away.
No, not yet. Mr. Napier, could you put the kettle on again for us?
Yeah, sure. No worries.
Well, you're right about the hostages.
You think they could be bluffing?
No, I don't. Got nothing to lose now, have they?
All right, Sergeant. Yes, thanks a lot anyway.
Any luck?
The sergeant at Russell Street said there's no point in going out to Wentworth. They've cordoned off the whole area.
Hell.
Well, he hasn't got any more news either. Oh, Den, what if Joyce and
It's probably all been taken care of by now.
Look, what if I ring Pippa again? Anne might have called her.
Now, look, Pippa said she'd ring as soon as she heard anything. Now, look, you just sit down and relax and I'll put the kettle on, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I could...
Shh, I know. Now, do as you're told, woman, okay? All right, sit down.
I'll give it a go then.
Brave little soldier.
Silly. She'll take one step and he'll shoot her down in cold blood.
Now look what you've done. It's all right, Lexi. If you don't want to do it, it doesn't matter. I just think you've got the best chance of carrying it off, that's all.
Nah, it'll be all right.
Where do you think you're going?
Just getting these. We're all a bit bored.
Play cards, do you?
A bit of poker.
How about a game, then?
Yeah, bet I could bet the pants off you.
Reckon you're pretty good, eh?
Oh, she's the best. Want to give it a try?
Only at cards. If you want some of the other, come and see me.
Go on. Pick it up. I said, take it off.
Oh, he's crazy enough to kill a lot of us if you don't do what he says.
Come on, we haven't got all bloody night.
What's up? What was all that shooting?
Where the hell have you been?
Just took him to the dunny.
Yeah, what's wrong with her?
Nothing. She's just scared. I didn't lay a finger on her, honest.
Right, Al, grab Ferguson, let's move.
Watch it! Just keep
Where are you taking her?
For a little trip.
See you around, ladies.
Lexi, watch the gate.
What did that bastard do to you?
What happened, love? He's a stinking pervert.
What did he make you do?
No point talking about it.
Daffy.
Well, there were two of you. Why didn't you grab him?
Probably liked it too much.
Wash your stinking mouth out, Kelly. Mrs. Wrap this around you.
Thanks, mate. God, poor Joe.
Oh, bugger her. I had the cops shoot her.
Don't get your hopes up. She'll survive. She'll turn the tables somehow. Get on top of them. She's had plenty of practice on us, remember?
Anything happening, Jack?
Nothing since that last round of shots.
Okay, well, you pass it on to your crew. If they see anything at all, you tell them to shoot the bastards.
What if they bring a hostage?
If we adopt standard procedure, you know what to do.
Yes, dear.
Okay, keep me in touch. Over and out.
Isn't there another way?
Look, Mrs. Reynolds, attack is our best policy. Those buggers in there will not hesitate to shoot anyone that gets in their way. Now, Jack's one of our best blokes, and we've got our 6 finest marksmen on the job. Hopefully, your officers will get out without a scratch. Mind you, I can't promise you anything.
Just heard something.
What?
Movement in the downstairs area.
Okay, stand by. Right, here we go.
We're coming up!
Here they come. Wait for your moment and look out for the 2 prison officers.
We've got 2 officers. Try anything and they're dead.
Bloody locked.
Stand back. You are living on borrowed time.
You reckon they're coming back?
Don't know, love.
We're going to die! No, we're all going to die!
All right, that's enough. Now calm down, the lot of you.
She's right, Desmond. We're sitting ducks if they come back.
Shut up, Kelly. We're no worse off than we were before.
Oh, pigs we are. Bet Ferguson screwed up their escape.
Yeah, and they'll be out for blood. You just watch everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's enough. Now, if they come back, and I said if, the best thing we can do is not to rile them. So for God's sake, stop carrying on and calm down.
They might have been caught. You're all carrying on like a bunch of headless chooks.
Oh, speak for yourself, May Collins.
May is right. For all we know, the police are on their way right now to let us out.
Yeah, and they might not be too.
Whether they're on their way or not, Kelly, we're not going to gain a thing by losing our heads.
Do you really think the police are coming?
Well, there's more cops than there are those bastards, love.
Hey, I just thought of something to cheer you up. Maybe the freak's dead.
But shut up! Hey, you reckon the cops have won?
I'm hoping.
The whole area cordoned off.
Dan, quick, news!
On duty had been taken hostage, but is thought to have escaped injury in the shootout. The woman escapee is now suspected to be Ruth Ballinger, wife of crime king Arnold J. Ballinger. Stay tuned for further news on this drama when we bring you our next news break at 11:30 after.
Well, for what it's worth, Joan's in there. She's probably better equipped than most to handle a situation like that.
God, what a mess.
Hardly bloody touched you.
I meant this whole operation, not me leg.
Careful.
It's only a scratch.
You better watch it, lady. You start whining and he might put a bullet through your head too.
He was dead anyway, Halstead. No one had survived the bullets he took.
Especially not the last one.
I shored up the front. They try sneaking in there, we'll get plenty of warning.
Good one.
So this is it, eh? We sit here and wait until they come in and get us.
You're right, Halstead. I did put the wrong one out of his misery.
Figured out where we go from here?
Yeah, we'll move at daylight. No point in moving while they can pick us off from the shadows.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even up the odds a bit anyway.
I think we'll need more than daylight. Obviously, the cops have put little value on our hostage.
Must be good to know you're so expendable, eh, Ferguson?
Yeah, make yourself useful. Coffee's all round.
You reckon fellows might help from outside?
Yeah, if Arnie's found out what's happening, he will. He's determined to get you out, isn't he, lady?
Pity he hadn't chosen a better team then, isn't it?
Wish something had happened. Well, I've probably got a bit to handle first, getting those blokes to the cop shop.
Yeah, that'd be right. Bugger us.
Shut up, Kelly. At least we're still alive.
I just hope Miss Ferguson's all right. You think they'd let us know what's going on?
Oh, that's a joke. Looks like you're one of us now, Mrs. B. Once you're behind bars, you're written off.
Yeah, well, let's stop worrying, eh? We're bound to hear something soon.
Are you going to shout at me if I so want to watch the telly?
Why should I?
What are you in such a grump about?
Because it's way past my bedtime. And on top of that, there's nothing worse than having a war and no goodies to root for.
Hey, Eddie, we're the goodies now. What do you think about that?
Having a good time, are you? I'm just on my way to take a leak. Does anyone want to come and watch?
Just try and see it my way. If we can stop Ballinger getting away, there's more hope of us cracking this ring.
We got our old man in the corner, mate. A bit more pushing and we'll get the names we're after. And then bingo. We'll clean up on every big racket going.
No. No more. I've gone along with you with that woman so far, but I'm not going to stand by and let this keep her at any cost routine go any further.
Look, Mrs. Reynolds.
How you can even consider prolonging that siege after what we've just seen outside that prison is beyond me. My God, they've even killed one of their own. What hope have those women got?
I can see why you're worried, Mrs. Reynolds.
There's got to be a better way. Why don't you get those special operation monkeys in and they get over the roof, we cover the exit?
No, too risky, mate. We need Ballinger alive. And those hoons she's holed up with are bound to shoot it out. And she might catch it.
The way I see it, there's a lot less risk to those women if we sit and wait for the right moment. Then we take them all alive.
You don't even know what situation those women are in. Their lives could be at risk at this very moment.
Well, that's a risk we're going to have to take, isn't it? Johnson's orders.
Eddie, that caravan you ordered, it's on its way.
Good. Get Pete back here and tell him to put Simpson on standby now, mate.
I wonder why the bloody hell he bothered to consult us anyway. Seems to me you've had it all arranged.
Yes, you could say that.
You reckon we could risk trying to get fellows on the phone?
No, I'd be tapped by now. Anyway, I still figure there's a sure way out.
They're okay. Those women are too scared to try anything.
Good. Let's keep it that way. We've got enough problems already with them.
No, she doesn't deserve to die that easily.
You're right.
The rotten bitch, I'm all bloody scalded.
We can still make use of her. And then she's mine.
They're coming.
Carol, what's going to happen now?
Stay calm, all of you.
Oh, God!
Go on, move back. Go on. That's what happens to troublemakers. Get it?
Joan, are you all right?
Well, she's alive at any rate.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, bad luck, more like it.
They're bumming up everywhere.
She's a hell of a crack. Here, give me a jumper, Tammy. We need to put something under her head.
Oh, get stuff.
Pass it over.
Should we? We've got her where we want her. Let's finish her off. Just like you, Kelly, isn't it? Kicking a dog when it's down.
Just taken after your example, Desmond. Didn't seem to worry you when she was having those blackouts.
Oh, for heaven's sake, aren't we in enough trouble without ganging up on one another?
Please, is there something we can cover her with? Nah, fresh out of cement.
Look, Mrs. B is right. The only way we're going to get out of this is if we stick together. That includes the freak.
No, it's all right. I'll be home soon. Yes, bye, darling. Thanks, Meg. Wish I could have got through to you both before now, but it's been bedlam over there.
Come on, get stuck into this.
Thanks, Dennis.
Oh, it's a ridiculous plan. It's putting everyone's lives at risk.
They said the orders came from the top. What could I do?
Couldn't Grace pull a few strings?
I don't know, Dennis. As far as I could see, his plan wasn't any safer. I think both he and the federal police got sick of hearing my views and virtually ordered me to go home.
Look, it wouldn't hurt to find out how many buggers are in there, would it?
And you never know, we might still be able to make a deal. No deals. Could trigger them into doing something we might be sorry for.
They may have already done that.
Look, we are just as concerned about those women as you are, but Johnson's got a point. The longer we keep them holed up, the better chance of them giving themselves up with no more bloodshed.
If the truth be known, Johnson's probably just bucking for more points. But whatever the reason, he's the boss, isn't he?
He's the boss. Look, you want Ballinger out, I want all the women out. I've got a plan that's going to speed everything up, and I don't think your Mr. Johnson would object. Now, you're going to listen or what?
Well, you serve up this muck often?
Too often.
Tastes bloody good to me. Haven't eaten since this morning.
Right, let's get down to business. Al, you and I take the first shift. You take the front, I'll take the back.
Right.
You mean I gotta do it by myself?
You and Ballinger can handle it while Al and I take a couple of hours rest. Even you can manage that, Halstead.
Must be our friends again.
Yeah.
Inspector Grace.
Ah, yes. You rang before.
Yeah. I thought you might be ready to have a little talk.
What gives you that idea?
Well, there's no way out of there for you and your mates. You realise that, do you?
Don't bet on it.
I'm talking about coming out alive. I mean, the way things are at the moment, that doesn't seem very likely.
We have enough firepower to blow you to hell.
What happens if I said that you and your men could walk through the gates untouched? That's providing you gave us Ballinger.
My deal still stands. Now listen, because this is what you are going to do for me. 1, we need a jet.
And then the one called Ram shot him in the head.
Then we haven't got a hope, have we? The police can't get in. Those men could be here for weeks.
Rape and murder, that's our lot.
Come on, love, you don't know. The coppers have been working something out right now. Hell, they caught us and we're the best.
How you feeling? We'd better get you some more covers. Come on, girls. Haven't we got anything else?
Have this.
Crawler.
Bloody freezing myself.
Well, the heating's gone off. It won't come on again till 6.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, stop moaning, Kelly. You've been sounding off all night.
Go count your wrinkles, Granny. I'm warning you, Kelly. Shut up.
Take a leaf out of my book, girl. When I come back here, I didn't think I was going to be slap bang in the middle of an invasion, but you hear me moaning? No.
Go on, Eddie, you tell her, old girl.
Yeah. Hey, look, let's have a sing-song, eh? I know some really good wartime tunes. Keep the home fires burning while our hearts are yearning.
It's nice to know you girls are having some fun. How's the head, Ferguson? Ready for a trip in the morning?
You can't take her out of here. She's badly injured.
She got off light.
Where to?
The police are escorting us to the airport. Ballinger insists you come along.
Whose idea was that?
Mine.
What if they don't go along with it?
Simple. If they're not here at 7, I shoot one of you at 8, 9, 10. How long do you think it'll take them to give in?
There's got to be something we can do to help ourselves.
Yeah, it's got to be. Buggered if I know what, though.
Well, it's not like you to drop your bundle. I mean, these women are relying on you.
I don't need reminding. Just wish someone else would carry the can for a change.
You're top dog, love. It goes with the territory.
Yeah. Well, the best thing we can do is to stay calm. Not give those bastards an excuse to start shooting again.
Make a deal with them. They want hostages, let them shoot the screws.
No way, Kelly. I'm not going to sacrifice anyone, and that includes screws.
How's your head?
Oh, it's been better, but it's been better.
No, don't. Please, no, not me.
Daphne, are you all right?
What is it? Is it a bad dream? Oh, who's those men? They were shooting me and they're going to shoot all of us. No, it's all right, Daph. Come on. It will be all right. Won't it?
Well, I'm sure the police are doing all they can.
Oh, you've got more faith in the bludgers than I have.
We don't know what's happening on the outside, so we can't count on anything. But I do know that the only way we're going to get through this is to stick together.
Them that are still alive.
Shut up, Kelly.
Oh, she's right, though. They said they'd shoot a hostage every hour. They must be Gestapo.
If I don't get to the loo soon, they won't have to shoot me. I'll burst.
Oh, what are we going to do?
I'm just praying they don't mean what they say.
You're dead. Nearly cut you off in your prime, son.
You are slack. Now sharpen up. Everything all right?
So far, still no word from the cops.
No, nothing yet. But they're working on it.
Maybe we asked for too much.
Not with all the hostages we've got.
Then how come we're not out yet?
Because Grace will want to make us sweat for a while. Wouldn't look too good if they gave in too easy, would it?
Could be worse, I suppose. We've got plenty of chicks in here. Could have done with one last night.
Keep your mind on the job.
I am.
I'll go and check Ballinger.
Maybe you'll get lucky. Geez, I'd like to waste him.
Nah, forget it. Listen, you stay by the phone. I'll go and check the women.
Still smarting a bit, is it?
You should have knocked. What's all the noise about out there?
How'd you like me to kiss it better?
Because I don't want to make it septic.
No wonder Arnie's putting up so much dough to get you back. Just about worth it, I reckon. Bitch!
Don't you forget who I am, soldier.
Hey, come on, Mrs. Ballinger. I was only joking, you know. I didn't mean nothing by it.
It's a joke, all right. Just you remember how much money you're being paid to get me out of here. And think how hard it is to spend money in a coffin.
What time is it now?
It's time for you to button your lip.
Okay, let's stay calm. We can always use the storeroom if we get desperate.
Come on, ladies, quickly.
The creeps. These women are hungry and thirsty.
Tough.
Hang on!
Forget it, Desmond. He's getting off on giving us a hard time.
I do what is or is not necessary, and it's necessary to keep you locked in here.
Fair enough, but if you lock the gates at both ends of the corridor, we can't go anywhere. At least that way we can get to the loo, and we can get some food for you and your blokes.
All right. But if there's any trouble...
There won't be any trouble with you bloody fools to start anything.
We intend to be out of here soon, and I don't want any extra hassles.
It won't be. I'll see to it.
You're in charge of breakfast. Just tea and toast. But I want two of you to help. You and you. Come on, move! Make sure the men are fed first, and none of you move till we get to that gate.
Well, at least he didn't say anything about shooting anybody.
Yeah. Just wondering if it's the calm before the storm.
There we are. Like a nun.
Great. Only one thing I'll guarantee, I'll be back on sugar before the day's out.
How's it going out there?
Oh, all right. At least it's getting light. The sharpshooters can see what they're doing.
Great. Oh, had a message. Mrs. Reynolds has just arrived at the cordon.
Oh, Jesus. Look, just stall it for a bit, will you, mate? We got problems.
So how many of these mugs are there?
Close to gate.
We're not sure, Andy. Reckon on 10 or 12. They've asked for a 12-seater minibus and a plane waiting at Wilson's airfield.
The old wartime airbase?
Yeah. Look, I'll come straight to the point. The feds are breathing down our neck. They don't want any action. But I want you and your boys here just for insurance, all right?
No worries. We'll be ready if you need us.
Good. Talk of the devils. Well, I was hoping you two would change your mind about setting up HQ in your own caravan.
Don't give us a hard time, Jack.
We've been on the phone to Johnson. He reckons...
Oh, yes, your big white chief. Come to his senses, has he? In the safety of his own office?
He agrees they can have what they demanded. He agrees to the minibus and the plane.
He's even willing to give him the $100,000.
And?
And clear a passage to the airfield, but not with Ballinger.
Yeah, she stays behind bars.
Oh, bloody hell.
Look, he's not going to give in, Jack. Look, he wants Ballinger.
Doesn't he realise we got a deadline here? I've got to talk to those mad bastards at 7 o'clock. If I don't tell them what they want, they're going to put a bullet in someone's head.
He reckons they won't do it, Jack.
Of course they'll bloody do it. They're mad, they're dangerous. That's why I want them out of there. That means we give them everything they want, including the Ballinger woman. We pick them up at the airfield.
It's a perfect place to stay.
Of course it is. We just shoot them off before they get in their plane.
No. Too risky. He won't take the chance that you get caught in the crossfire.
All right, but at least let us put in the Special Operations Group. Plan an assault.
You can plan all you like, Jack. Johnson says sit tight and wait, and that is what we're going to do.
Everyone back from the loo?
Yeah, I think so.
Look, I've been thinking, well, we could just sit around. Anyone got any ideas?
What can we do against them machine guns? We haven't got a hope in hell. If we could find some way to keep them out, barricade the door, I don't know. Use the billiard table or something.
The piano, we could use that to brace up the billiard table.
How'd we get out to go to the loo?
No, it wouldn't work.
Why?
They've probably got bombs they could blow their way in.
I don't know about bombs, Eddie, but they're more than likely got grenades. Anyway, they could shoot right through the piano.
We don't know how far this invasion's gone. They could have invaded the entire country by now.
I think it's only Wentworth, Eddie.
All right then, we should organise an escape committee. That's what prisoners of war do. I've seen it on the telly.
Yeah, what was that movie called? The Wooden Horse or something?
Don't think we've got enough time for that.
We must find something to use for weapons.
I reckon Alice could swing a mean billiard cue.
Well, we've got plenty of those. And there's always the balls.
Oh, it'd be easier to hit him on the head.
I meant the billiard balls, stupid.
Well, I feel we'd be silly to do anything to upset those thugs. Surely the police will take action soon.
I wouldn't bet on it, Willie. I can't see the cops chucking in the towel to those bastards just to save us.
Right. We're just a bunch of crims to them.
Don't include me in that category.
Desmond's right. Police will do anything to keep Ballinger locked up. She's valuable to them.
You reckon they'd sacrifice some of us just to save a fizz?
She's more than that. That lady's been running her own game. Yeah. Selling kids to sexual perverts for pleasure. You know, kids in porno movies, and worse.
And her acting squeaky clean all the time.
Dirty bitch. So that's why you bashed her. I don't like people who ill-treat children any more than you do, Desmond. You know, we have got a chance of outsmarting them. I don't need you on my team, Ferguson. I want Ballinger. Not as much as I do.
So what happened to your boss?
He's in that staff room. Cops are supposed to ring before 7. What are you staring at?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to stare. It's just, well, you look like a nice sort of bloke. How'd you get mixed up in this lot?
Courtesy of Her Majesty's government.
How's that?
They called me up at 19, taught me a trade.
Killer first class, eh?
That's right. Kill a bunch of slopes in a funny country, they call you a hero. Doesn't pay the rent, but can't get a job and everyone thinks you're a psycho.
Hey, how'd you like a couple of fried eggs?
Ram said tea and toast.
Oh, come on, we won't tell. We're not laggers.
Oh, okay, but be quick.
I'll get the eggs.
We need some more butter.
What are you sucking up to him for?
Look, I'm going to make a break for the back door. Now back me up, okay?
Why don't you tell the feds to get lost? Are we supposed to sit back and let them do our job?
I wish I could, mate. At the moment, we've got no other choice. We just keep the snipers, the tear gas at the ready. If they stuff up, which I think they will, and then we go and pick up the pieces.
I was just thinking of them.
Come on, Ma, wipe your snotter and get on.
It's locked! It's bloody locked! Get back!
Get more tongue from you and I'll spread you like a bloody wall!
Who'd you expect to get you out of here? A bunch of Sunday school teachers?
No, but I do expect you to maintain some control over your bunch of mad dogs.
You're a big girl now. I've got bigger problems to worry about.
Just keep that pervert under control.
Grace?
Yep.
What's the answer?
You're home free. Safe passage to the airfield, money and a plane waiting. The minibus can be here in 10 minutes.
Can be.
There's one condition.
What is it?
The Ballinger woman stays.
No deal.
Look, this isn't an auction. It's the best offer you'll get.
No deal. You come to the party. Otherwise, we all stay here. Together with a mess of dead women.
Look, don't be a bloody fool. Take the offer.
No deal. You accept my terms, otherwise you get your first body on the dot of 0800.
He's a ruthless bastard, isn't he?
Yeah, well, that's what I've been trying to tell you. We're not dealing with Peter Pan.
What did he say?
We get everything we want. Except you.
Let's take the money and run. Arnie said we could waste her if we couldn't get her out.
Hey, wait a minute.
Go and help out in the kitchen.
But we can still get the dough rammed.
Do it now.
Is that true? Did Arnie tell you to kill me?
Only if we couldn't get you out.
I've got money of my own. I can pay you double what Arnie's offering you. Triple?
Don't worry, Mrs. Ballinger. I said I'd get you out, and I will. I don't cross the man who pays the checks.
Move! Move!
Jeez, what happened to you?
I should have done
Smart
something.
bitch,
I should have at least tried
Hot
to
fat
help.
on me. Try to make a break.
Spain, nothing. Bloody stupid stuff to
You
put in the
okay?
first place.
I'll leave. Just keep an eye on those two.
Bloody lucky it wasn't me. I'd have blasted the lot of you.
Lexi, what the hell happened to you?
Oh, I'm all right. Just got to thumping, that's all.
What did you do?
Put some hot fat on him and tried to make a break for the back door. Didn't make it, but
It's obvious.
it was brave of you to try.
Bloody little fool, if you ask me. She could have got herself killed and the rest of us.
I'll give her a break,
Look,
Myra.
I don't want people sticking their necks out, all right?
Gonna nick off and leave us to it, were
No,
you?
I wasn't. I thought if I could tell the cops exactly what's happening, I could...
Get in there.
Hey, pull your neck in, Jenkins.
Better get into your tucker. You might as well enjoy it. It's going to be the last meal for one of you. 8 o'clock on the dot. Bang, bang, you're dead. With a bullet through your head.
I don't want to die.
I couldn't stomach any food.
Oh, no, grab it while you can. Once they make us prisoners of war, we only get a cup of rice a day.
Do you think they'll go through with it, Mo? Really kill one of us?
I think they'll have to. If they want to prove to the police that they mean business.
Maybe we should draw lots or something to see who goes first.
No way, leave it up to them. Ballinger owes Ferguson. She'll be first cab off the rank for sure.
Look, it could be any one of us.
But it won't be, will it?
Look at it this way. You'll be dying to save one of us. They'll probably give you a medal. Shut up, Kelly. It could be you, you know.
Yeah, but it won't be, will it?
Now we're getting somewhere.
It's your own fault.
Bloody bitch.
Go and see what you can find in the dispensary.
One of the women is a nursing sister, Nora Flynn.
And use her then. Right, let's go.
Where?
Well, our friends need a body. We can't disappoint them.
Yes, but don't touch Ferguson. She's mine.
Oh,
What's funny?
oh, I just twigged. These blokes are doing me a favour. I'm supposed to front court this morning.
What for?
They lumbered me with Sam Greenway's murder. Taking a rap for Kelly.
Look on the bright side, Alice. You might never get to court. You might get shot instead.
Miss Ferguson? What time is it?
5 to 8.
Coming. Be ready, but wait for my signal.
Which one of you is Nora Flynn? You a nurse?
Nursing aid.
Take him to the dispensary. See what you can do for his burns. Now, I don't have to tell you how stupid the police are. They've refused my deal, so one of you has to die. If you want to blame someone, blame her. If she hadn't hit the alarm, we'd have been in and out and no one would have known about it until this morning.
Get it over with then. I'm not going to grovel.
Don't worry. We're saving you for the main event.
Or I should. I mean it!
This weapon fires 1,000 rounds a minute. That's 15 rounds a second, which is how long it's going to take you to pull the trigger. And I'll waste 10 of you before I hit the ground.
Do it, Myra! Kill the bastard!
You can try it if you like.
Let her kill that bitch!
No.
Then her!
No. Let her sweat. Let's see how strong she really is. You just volunteered, lady.
I can understand you wanting to keep me and my officers away from the prison.
Well, it is standard safety procedure,
But I
Mrs.
am
Reynolds.
surprised that you kept us there with no idea at all of what was going on.
Mrs. Reynolds, I can assure you nothing's altered. We're doing all we can.
And what's that? Have you come to an agreement with the federal police?
We might be putting in the Special Operations Group. That's why I want your help with the plans of the prison. I want you to talk to them and tell them what they're likely to find inside.
All right. But I insist on being told what's going on. Agreed?
You will be. Murray, go and get Andy, will you? I want him to talk to Mrs. Reynolds.
Right. Thought you better know. One of the guys thinks he heard another shot inside the prison.
Oh, no.
When?
Dead on 8 o'clock. Looks like they've carried out their threat.
What threat? What threat?
They said they would kill someone on the hour every hour if we didn't meet their demands.
Why wasn't I told about this before?
Look, Mrs. Reynolds, just because we heard a shot doesn't necessarily mean they've killed someone.
You better get the special operations people in here. The more they know about the layout of the prison, the better. There.
It's all right. I know what I'm doing.
Take your time. Oh, I won't forget that slut. She'll get hers. You know where you can stick that, don't you?
You could get tetanus from that burn.
I'll take me chances.
You won't feel a thing. I'm a good nurse.
No, all right, but make it quick. Hang on, what do you got in it?
Anti-tetanus serum?
Give us a look. Sodium bloody pentothal! You bitch! You tried to knock me out, didn't you, eh? Well, any more crap out of you!
Someone's coming out, boss.
This is Grace. Hold your fire. Repeat, hold your fire.
Everybody, hold your fire!
Stupid bastard! I told you to hold your fire!
But she's dead, sir.
Bloody tiger!
Keep moving.
What the hell do you reckon that was, Myra?
Doesn't sound like a gun.
We shall all perish.
Oh, hush up, Willie.
Who was it?
Tammy.
Poor bloody kid.
Tried to stop her. Yeah. Might have worked if some of these drop kicks had backed us up. I'm sorry about Tammy, real sorry. Can't help feeling glad it wasn't me, though. If the truth be known, we're all thinking the exact same thing.
You're wondering who's going to cop it the next time.
Look, I don't want any argument. I think it should be me. Look, I'm the oldest, and I reckon that the young girl should be given a chance for a few more years.
No, Etty. That goes for the rest of us. No one is going to volunteer to die. So you cut that sort of talk out, okay?
Look, I'm not very religious or anything, but shouldn't we say something for Tammy? A prayer or something?
Anyone want to say anything? If there's anyone up there or wherever, look after her, will you? She got a rotten deal down here. Maybe she's better off wherever she is.
Yeah. And while you're at it, how about seeing the rest of us come out okay?
Your people have passed through the cordon, Mrs. Reynolds.
Do we have to leave that poor woman lying there?
She's already dead, Mrs. Reynolds. No point in sending someone else out to be killed collecting the body.
What's happening?
They've already shot one of the women.
Oh, no. Who is it?
The body's lying face down. I couldn't see.
What are the police doing?
Grace and the federal police are arguing about jurisdiction. Apart from that, very little.
Well, have they tried negotiation?
Yes, but as it stands, another one of our women will be shot at 9 o'clock.
Well, you've had one girl killed already. Isn't that enough for you?
No need to take that attitude, Jack.
Listen, if you'd have done it our way in the first place, that girl might still be alive.
Hey, listen, mate, there's a better than even chance that a few lives would have been lost if your guys busted in.
At least they're highly trained. The odds are that they could have taken a few of those mad bastards with them.
We can't authorise an assault on the prison yet. We need Ballinger alive.
But the way you two are mucking about, there'll be no buggers left alive.
We're just following orders, Jack.
And I know that those orders allow you to authorise an assault. Now, what are you waiting for? I know they're just crims in there, but they've been sentenced to jail, not bloody death.
All right. Let's have one more try to negotiate a settlement.
No, I want you to authorise my squads to go in there now, or I'm going to make waves right up to the bloody minister, and I'll bring the media in on it.
Bluffing.
You just try me. You just try me. I promise you, bastards, that the papers will jump up and down so much they'll order a royal commission.
Okay. Send them in.
Send them in. You could have said that 15 minutes ago. Now we've only got 3/4 of an hour to prevent another murder.
How long to go, Miss Ferguson?
40 minutes.
What are you sucking up to her for? She can't help you now.
Lay off her, Kelly. Save your breath, Desmond. Kelly will be an animal right to the end.
Yeah, I reckon we ought to finish you right now, Ferguson. None of us would be in this mess if it wasn't for you.
Don't expect me to apologise for doing my job.
Oh? And I suppose getting us killed is part of your job, is it?
I couldn't change anything now, even if I wanted to.
Pity you didn't think of that before you hit the alarm.
Miss Ferguson was following procedure, that's all.
Please, knock it off. We're in this together, whether we like it or not.
And another one of us will be out of it permanently in, say, 38 minutes.
I reckon we ought to make them take the screws first. That'll give us a couple more hours.
You can forget that, Jenkins.
Yeah, well, if they decide to blow me away, I know I'd be a lot happier if I took that bitch with me.
You make me sick, Kelly. Haven't you sunk low enough without doing the dirty work for those gutless hitmen?
That's not the point. I owe her.
No more than I do. Now, we might need her muscle before this is out, so cool it, or I'll finish you off myself.
How'd you go?
Good, mate. Got another 3 sets of keys cut and the SOG have got them.
Good. We're in business.
Looks like it.
So, how does this work then, Jack?
Well, it's quite simple, really. We've got 3 two-man teams going in here. And here through the roof. Here through the kitchen. And the loading bay.
Yeah. Well, it's your head if it doesn't work, isn't it?
Yeah, my head. You know, that's all you two been worried about since you got here, isn't it? Covering yourselves. We just want to get on and do the job.
Thinking what the women are going through in there.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. Still, put it this way, I suppose it's their own bloody fault for being in there in the first place.
Now, look, there's no need for that. They're people, you know.
The SOG will have everything secure soon, Mrs. Reynolds.
What are their chances against machine guns?
Pretty good. They know what they're doing. They got flak jackets. They got automatic shotguns.
Shotguns?
The SOG leader was in Vietnam in the SAS. You think shotguns will give him the edge? I'm not going to argue with you.
Here we report to line clear, sir.
Roger, base. This is Grace to SOG leader.
SOG leader.
It's all yours now, Andy. And good luck, mate.
Roger. Thanks.
That's clear. Squad 1, go.
Roger.
Won't stop bleeding.
Stop whinging.
It hurts. God, it hurts.
Why don't you bloody shut up?
Why don't you contact Costello and Fellows and tell them what's happening?
Because the phone would be tapped. No better?
It ain't gonna get better until I fix the bitch that done it.
All in good time.
It's easy for you to talk. Al's burnt to a crisp and I'm bleeding to death.
I thought you were supposed to be the best. Can't you do anything better than sit around waiting?
Go and check the women.
What are you doing?
You want the bleeding stopped, don't you?
Hey, Ren, it's fine. It's stopped. It's no worries.
Squad 2 to SOG leader.
Come in, Squad 2.
We can't shift it from this side, Chief. It's jammed on the other side. The only way we could get in is to blast it.
Negative. Too risky. Withdraw.
Roger and out.
Well, anyone fancy a game? How about a game of I Spy?
Yeah, I spy with my little eyes something beginning with C. How about coffin for starters? How about you shut up for starters? Look, I don't know why the cops aren't here yet, but they will get us out of this.
Don't hold your breath. I think there's a dozen of us out there, all with machine guns. You haven't got a hope.
There's your answer, Desmond. Still certain about the cops? If we could just let them know that there's only 3 of them. If we could get to a phone. Where does that air conditioning duct go to?
I'm not really sure. I think it's connected to the laundry and the shower block at the governor's office.
Are you sure?
I said I think.
Shower block it is then. Who are we going to get to do it, though? It's going to have to be someone they won't miss.
They'd never miss me.
Sure, love? It's going to be very risky.
Just tell me what I have to do.
Must be near the hostages now.
Where are the terrorists?
They spend most of their time in the staff room. It's down that way.
Right, we know. We've studied the plan. How many are there?
3.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's only 3.
Right, listen. We need our keys to the security gate to get through the staff room, but we've got 2 more teams inside. Walk down to the other security gate. One of those will let you out.
Hey. Good luck.
Squad 1 to SOG leader.
Squad 1 to SOG leader. It's no good. I don't know who got that lot back there. We're not going back to find out.
Come on, Keith. Well, what about Julie, Mrs. B? The shots came from the other direction. The first lot didn't. Well, keep your fingers crossed. Keep quiet. Come on, Graham. No. Come on, love. It's our only chance.
It's my name.
What's going on?
Couple of unexpected callers. Easiest big shoot I ever went on.
Four good men. It's wiped out.
If they were okay, they'd have been on their way out by now. At least made radio contact.
There's no way those mongrels would let you live once they got you into their sights.
Bloody incompetent. We should never have agreed to this.
We can arrange for you to join us when we go back in, if you like.
We'll let you do it your way, Grace, and what do we finish up with? Just 4 more bodies.
Oh, shut your mouth! I don't need it.
Stupid bastards. I offer them a deal and they pull a stunt like that.
Why not? You made it easy for them.
Hey, Ram.
It's nearly 9 o'clock.
All right. We throw out the 4 cops and we give them another hostage.
I just hope she'll be all right. She's a good kid.
Oh, Julie's got tons of guts. Cop Miss Muck.
This time you can blame the police. If they'd done as I'd asked, it'd all be over by now.
If it didn't work last time, what's the point in killing someone else?
Because I said I would.
What about one of them smart bitches?
All right.
Go! No! She's pregnant!
Don't blame me.
Look, you said 1 an hour. If you kill her, it's going to be 2.
All right. You go in a place then.
You're a smart bastard, aren't you? Machine guns against unarmed women.
Get her out. We're wasting time.
You'd have been better off keeping your mouth shut.
No! Not her.
Since Myra's the top dog, I think it'd be a much better idea if she chose the next one to die. Don't you?
I don't care who it is, so long as we get it over and done with.
Why don't we set a deadline? Oh, I'm sorry. What an unfortunate choice of words. Say we'll give her 1 minute to make a choice, or we'll kill Flynn and the brat.
All right, top dog. 1 minute. Then you choose.
Please hurry!
Time's up. My, doesn't it fly when you're having fun? Well, who's it to be? Ferguson? Oh, almost forgot. She's on the special list, isn't she? Well, let me refresh your memory. How about Graham? Willie? That'd give her plenty to weep about now, wouldn't it?
Come on, Ballinger.
Lurch? Or what about our little socialite? Who else have we got?
Why don't you just cut it out, you sadistic bitch?
Temper, temper.
Stay out of it, Nora. No way. I was the first choice. So let's just get it over and done with.
Nora, no, the baby. You've got
the
to
baby! I'd be doing it a favour. I really thought that I could get out of here and make some sort of life for my kid. What a joke! It isn't even funny. It's pathetic. Go ahead and do it.
Good stuff, Flynn. Real martyr material, but you're right. You're not funny. I think we'd get a lot more laughs if Desmond chose all our little martyrs from now on. Eh, Desmond?
Joe, clear!
All right, Desmond, since you insist on proving how noble you are. Ram, she's next.
All right, just take it easy. You say they got machine guns. How many?
3. No, maybe 4. I don't know. There's always somebody on guard. I'm not sure.
Think, girl, it's important. Look, Julie, we're going to get you out of here. We've got to know what we're up against. Okay, now how many men are there?
They've started shooting us.
How many, Julie? 11, 12, what?
3. There's only 3 of them.
3?
Yeah, 3. And Mrs. Ballinger.
Clever bastard.
No! Do it here. Let them all see their high and mighty top dog die.
For God's sake, only me! Somebody do something! Then I will, you bastard!
Well, Desmond, ask me nicely and I might change my mind. Say please. I'll make it quick. Otherwise... You bitch. Kill her.
No, please!
Don't beg, any of you. Do it! Nora, tell the kids I love them. Tell Kay if she needs anything to contact Jeff.
I said kill her!
Tell her I love her.
No!
I only want to...
Okay, take her outside.
No! Don't touch her! Just get away from her!
Given your speech, lady, get back with the others. Your friend was a fool.
She was worth 10 of you. All of you!
She's worth nothing now.
All right. We'll dump the cops first and come back for her.
Get out! Get out!
Have fun, girls, while you can.
It should have been me. We can't leave her like this. Jesus. God damn it! Help me!
Right. I'll put the 4 cops in the loading bay and then we'll put Desmond out the front like we did with the others.
How many do we kill before?
All of them, if necessary. You're not turning yellow on me, are you?
Me? No way.
Come on, I'll give you a hand.
I can manage. You take 2 and I'll take 2.
Search yourself. I just thought your
My
leg...
leg's okay now. Come on.
Well, you got what you wanted. You've got all the charm of a death-adder lady.
That makes us 2 of a kind, doesn't it?
3 men. We're talking about 3 men against the combined state and federal police. Are you trying to tell me we can't take them?
We're talking about the possibility of losing Ballinger.
Not if this goes according to plan.
The whole thing's full of ifs, Jack.
Still, if it did work, at least we'd have them out in the open.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what are we talking about? Another dead hostage.
Hey, you want to go along with
Look,
this?
there was another shot just after 9. What more do you want?
All right, let's get on with it, eh? Mrs. Reynolds, Inspector.
Right.
Is there any word? It's past 9 o'clock.
We don't know, Mrs. Reynolds. We've had no sign of them at the main door. We were hoping that they're holding off. With a bit of luck, we should have them all out in less than an hour.
I don't understand.
We're giving them what they want. A minibus to the airport and a private jet.
Well, at least they'll be away from the women.
Yes, and that's not all. Just have a look at this. This is a plan of the minibus, right? Now, one of our blokes will be driving. We know now that there are 3 men inside Wentworth.
How do we know that?
Well, we just know, Mrs. Reynolds. Now, the only thing we're certain about this whole thing is that one of their men will be sitting next to our driver to cover him. They're pros. They're going to expect us to pull a swifty.
And the other crosses?
Well, they're guesses. Good ones, I hope. We've got to try and think like them. The crosses are the other 2 mercenaries and Ballinger.
And the circles?
That's the hostage. Yeah, the inspector's certain that whoever it is will be seated on one of those seats. So he's put guns under each one, hasn't he?
There's a big risk factor, but we all know that.
The prisoners don't know that.
Well, that won't matter, Mrs. Reynolds, because if I'm right, the hostage will be an officer.
And it doesn't matter if an officer's
Mrs. Reynolds,
killed.
we've placed guns under the seats. The driver's one of our best men. The glove box is booby-trapped, and we've got radio contact.
That hardly guarantees any
All right,
safety.
if we don't get them before we get to the airfield, the pilots there are our best marksmen. Now, what more do you want?
And if it doesn't work?
It'll work.
If it doesn't?
Well, then, like you say, at least they'll be away from the women, won't they?
Stupid bitch. She brought it on herself, anyhow.
How can you speak ill of the dead like that?
I'm crying isn't going to change anything. Yeah, she's right. Let's face it, anyhow. She was never going to get out of this hole.
Kelly, if you don't shut up,
Stop that!
We mustn't fight amongst ourselves. Now move away, the both of you.
Sorry, Mrs. Barry.
Myra said we had to stick together and stay calm.
Oh, terrific. Then she goes off ahead and gets shot. That lot of help she was.
You evil bitch! You can't see it, can you?
Easy, Flynn.
See what?
She knew she'd be killed.
She picked that fight deliberately.
What? What'd you do that for? 'Cause she's the top dog. And the top dog's supposed to look after us, isn't that right, Nora?
Right. Oh, pigs. Why don't you just volunteer then?
Because she didn't want us to feel guilty about her death. Just as she didn't want the guilt of choosing one of us.
I don't know. It's pretty hard to believe.
Of course it is. I could have picked someone.
Yeah. We know that, Kelly. But she was decent. And she cared.
Says who? How do we know this garbage is true?
We don't know, Kelly. And we never will. And that's all there is to it.
What difference does it make now? Myra's dead. And in less than an hour, another one of us will be too. And an hour after that, and an hour
Yeah, she's right. How's your precious Desmond going to save you now?
Clever little bitch, aren't you? Now get down real slowly and don't even breathe in the wrong place.
We need 15 minutes, no more than 20.
Fair enough, Grace. We wouldn't want to keep the lady waiting. She's looking forward to the trip.
Look, no way, no hostages. That's not in the deal.
It has to be. Ferguson and Ballinger have become quite close.
All right, we've got a deal. No more killings, okay? You're too late. Another one went at 9 o'clock. Oh, that's right. And there are 4 others. They're in the loading bay. I think they might be your men. But you won't miss them. They weren't very good. One more thing. You pull out all your men. We see one cop, and Ferguson dies. Okay, we'll pull out. But let's not have any more killing. That's up to you, Grace. 20 minutes, no more. We move out. Well, so far so good. Ferguson's to be the hostage. Let's hope our luck holds.
Where the hell have you been? Where's Al?
Dumping the last body. I caught that kid in the showers, the ones the others called Chook.
Egbert? What the hell was she doing?
Trying to climb into an air vent. Stopped her though. Threw her back in with the others. Wasn't sure what you'd want to do with her.
You think she was trying to climb out?
I've just realised something. She wasn't there. What? When we killed Desmond, she wasn't there. Supposing she got to a phone.
But I caught her just climbing up.
Or climbing down? I thought Grace sounded a bit cocky. Now he knows exactly what we've got to fight them with.
Bloody hell. What do we do now?
We go ahead as planned. Once we get on that bus, nobody can stop us.
I'm sorry, I just can't believe it.
Love, you go ahead and cry. We did.
Are you all right, Julie? Did you reach a telephone?
Yeah, I got Inspector Grace. I told him everything. He said no one else would get killed.
Oh, God, how much longer?
What'd you come back for anyhow? You could have been out by now.
I couldn't just leave you all.
Should have saved yourself, Egbert.
Look, if they'd known I'd gone, there just would have been more trouble.
How much worse can things get?
Right. When we get outside, I want you to cover Ferguson and you keep your hands off her till we get to the airport.
If I had my way, I'd throw the bitch out of the aeroplane. I'd rather see her suffer.
When we go out, I'll cover, then I'll check the driver.
Right.
All right, Ferguson, you're coming with us.
No, please, no more.
Don't worry, we're just taking her for a little ride.
And at the end?
Just do as you're told. Move! Is this the one?
That's her.
You got through to the cops, didn't you?
Yes. And I hope they kill you for what you've done to us.
Kill her.
No, she's just a child!
At last I got something right.
I'm going after.
We'll come with you. No way. Stay where you are. Nobody is leaving this room.
Chances are they're not going to buy this, but you're the best bet we got. If they think you're a civilian that's been roped in, they won't waste any time with you.
It's okay, Inspector, I know the risk. Just hope I don't screw it up on you.
Well, Dean tells me you're the best man we got, so that's good enough for me.
All set, they need a microscope to find it. He'll pick up every word for a radius of 20 metres and the range is about 2K.
That's going to be plenty. Look, we're going to be right behind you, but obviously not close enough for him to spot us. The spud box business, how's it work?
I can fire it from the ignition key. I turn the key backwards instead of forwards and I blow a hole in him a mile wide.
Loaded?
It'll work.
Good.
All the guns have been placed, and we've checked and double-checked.
Good. I thought it was going to be spring-loaded.
Changed our minds. Magnetic clip is safer and quieter.
Fair enough. Suppose you got petrol in it, have you?
Okay. Knew I forgot something.
All right, we're ready.
As we'll ever be.
You're on your own now, mate. Good luck.
Stupid little bastard.
I wouldn't have brought him except we needed all the manpower we could get. I should have killed that bitch when I had the chance.
Well, you didn't. So shut up. None of you are going to get away with this, you know.
You just keep your mouth shut and do what you're told. Otherwise...
Bang, bang, you're dead.
Come on, let's move.
Oh, my Lord, we're murderers. We're no better than they are.
Calm down. Everybody calm down.
He would have shot me.
Well, he won't hurt anyone again, love.
Oh, God, I've got to get out of here.
What about me? I wanted to come back.
Look, Flynn did what she had to. But it's over now, so calm down and we'll just wait for help. Well, they come back to finish us off.
They won't come back, will they, Laura?
If they do, at least I've got this.
Yeah, but what about us?
You can't protect all of us, love.
Well, we could hide in the cupboard. And I'll try to hold them off.
What, all of us in there and you out here?
Oh, Ballinger was right. You are playing the martyr.
Just do it!
Hey, why don't we just fire the gun out the window and let the police know we're okay?
Oh, sure. The cops will think it's Ram and shoot back. Terrific.
She's right, love. We can't risk it. We don't even know if they've gone yet. All right, so what are we going to do?
We wait for help. And we don't want to look at him. Lexi, Alice, get him into the corridor.
Getting rid of the evidence, eh, Flynn? How did it feel after all these years?
Don't tempt me, Kelly. You're a witness, remember? And you just reminded me I'm a murderer.
It's here, right outside the door.
Just the driver?
That's all I can see.
You better hope there's no one out there playing silly buggers, Ferguson.
What's the difference? You're going to kill me sooner or later anyway.
Right, let's move out.
Doors opening, thing coming out.
Right, move. Come on, move. Right, you, out. Come on, come on.
Come on, mate, point that thing the other way, will you? I've got wife and kids.
Put your hands up against the bus. Come on, spread it. Check the bus, Al. Right, turn around. What's your name?
Ted. Ted Bennett.
What are you, Ted? State or federal?
Huh? I just work for the company. Is that all there is? Just 4 of you? I thought there'd be more. I could have bought a car. Hell, no one told me about these guns.
Because you're told you won't get hurt.
Four? What does he mean bloody four? One arm's missing.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to help the lady. A bit hard to climb with her hands tied like
Just cut
this.
the crap and get in.
Tied her up.
Jesus! Tied her hands up. Of course they did. We should have thought of it.
Right, is everybody comfy?
Just move.
Sorry, it's just the habit.
Good. How long's it going to take?
It's a fair old trip. It'll take about an hour.
Just keep your mouth shut and drive.
They're moving.
What about Ferguson? What if she's still tied up and can't get free?
Well, she's still tied up. She can't get free. That's it. She'll be caught in the crossfire. She won't have a bloody hope. Come on, let's move!
Anything?
Not that I can see.
They're around somewhere, aren't they, Ted?
Look, there's not going to be any shooting, is there? I mean...
Just cut the act, because it isn't working.
Where'd you learn to bloody drive?
Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous.
You're pushing your luck, Ted. Don't do it.
You okay there, lady?
Never mind about her.
You look a bit uncomfortable. Why don't you try moving side on?
Shut up.
Sorry.
Thanks anyway.
Just trying to help.
I'll tell them to move in slowly. We think they've left someone behind. We don't want any more bloody shooting. And, by the way, try and keep the federal boys out, will you, at least until I get there? So far, so good. Just wish I knew I could count on Ferguson.
Right, that's better. Just hold it at that speed.
Yes, sir.
How long have you worked with Grace?
Grace? Grace who?
Oh, anything? No, not yet. But I did hear somebody running. Please, Mrs. Barry, get them out of sight.
Back off, Les. There's no room for you.
Haven't I got here first?
Pigs it did. Shift your fat cars on and make some room.
Oh, bugger it!
Oh, come on, Alice. Give us a hand with this.
They're coming back. Why aren't they here?
Quiet! I can hear them coming. Everybody get under cover.
Get in the cupboard.
Not on the cupboard. I can't breathe in
Get
here, Mrs.
behind the piano, but quickly.
Don't shoot! Special operations.
Oh,
God. It's... it's all right, everyone.
Is everyone? Are you all okay?
Yeah.
Nobody's hurt?
No, we're fine. We're all...
I'm Officer Barry. I can't tell you how pleased we are to see you.
We found a body out in the corridor.
Yes, it was self-defense. He would have killed us all.
Fair enough. Your governor's on the way in. We need to check the whole place. Anything else we can do here?
No, it's all under control. I knew we'd be rescued. I didn't doubt it for a moment.
Oh, Willie, you are full of it.
Oh, yes, all right. I'll help you as soon as I can.
Can we go now, please?
Yes, of course. Go and have some hot showers and then I'll see about some food later. Go on, off to yourselves.
Hurry up, will you?
Right.
Mrs. Barry, Nora, she's been through so much.
Don't worry, I'll look after her. You go off back to your cell.
Open the bloody door!
Come along, Flynn. You need some rest.
No.
There's nothing more you can do for her now.
I won't leave her alone. I won't.
How much further?
Oh, I'm not sure. We're about halfway, I think.
Hey, what are you doing, lady, huh? Just sit still.
Don't know what sort of a fit this will be, but it'll do until you get home. Oh, thanks. I felt a bit silly in this get-up, actually. Not like an officer at all. Not that I was much use. I didn't behave like one either. I'm sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. They had guns. There was nothing you could do.
I just went to pieces Look, when they we're shot not Myra. superhuman. I would have gone to pieces too. I mean, we all would have. You kept the women in check, and that's what matters. Oh, is it?
Mervyn called as soon as he found out. He's on his way back now.
Oh, good. I'd love to see him. And Norman called too. He was very worried about you. Oh, poor old Norman.
There's a problem with Flynn. She won't let the police take Myra's body away. She's sort of standing guard over it.
Oh, no. That poor woman.
Yeah, she was pretty upset, so the police didn't push it. I tried to have a go, but I couldn't get through to her, so I thought I'd best leave it to you.
Yes, of course. Oh, it's like some terrible nightmare, isn't it?
Oh, it's bad enough for us outside. Imagine what it was like in here. Well, I finally got the cupboard door open. God, you should have seen it. What a sight. Egbert had fainted. Pattison was holding her up. And Etty seemed to think it was Dunkirk. She was waiting for the boats to arrive.
Are the others all right?
Aye, they're fine. Now, the police are just clearing up now. God, I reckon Flynn must have gone mad, though. She pumped, I don't know. It must have been about 20 rounds into that block.
Oh, what Flynn did was heroic. She saved all our lives. I couldn't have done it.
Hey, look, steady on, love. Nobody's saying she didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've spilled the coffee.
It's all right. I'll get another one.
No, it's okay, mate. Look, you have this one.
Oh, thanks very much. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't seem to hold it. Nora?
She wouldn't want to be alone. Not now.
I understand. But she wouldn't want you to make yourself ill either. You need food and rest.
No, I'm okay. I'm not leaving her.
All right, but the baby needs care.
I said we're okay. Just go away, please.
I can't do that, Flynn. What happened to Myra was a terrible thing. But my concern now is for you. You'll make yourself ill.
You hated her, didn't you? You hated her because you couldn't break her.
That's not true. Myra didn't believe that. We fought, yes, but I respected her. She was strong. She had ideals. I liked her.
Has anyone told the kids?
Mrs. Morris has talked to Alan. We're still trying to find Kay.
She was a decent and good person. Oh, Mrs. Reynolds, she really cared. She saved me and the baby. It should have been me lying there, but she wanted us to live.
Do that for her. Take care of yourself and the baby the way she would have.
I never got a chance to thank her. I think she knows. I'm sure she does.
All the times we've had it going, now they're going to get rid of her for us. Geez, I'd love to see the look on Ferguson's face when the bullets finally hit her.
I wouldn't start cheering yet, Kelly. The Fergusons of this world aren't that easy to lose.
To be done like a dog at dinner. Yeah, almost worth it, eh?
Stop it! Hasn't there been enough killing? Have you forgotten how terrified we were?
Oh, speak for yourself.
Now, the girl's right, we were terrified. And it's wrong to wish Ferguson dead, no matter what we think about her.
If Myra and Tammy had been, we could have been killed too.
We weren't, love. That's a lot to be grateful for.
Think of what we've been through. It's tragic. That's what it is.
Billy, if you're going to start that act again, you might as well turn the shower off and save the water.
Oh, really, Meg? You know, the trouble with you is you've got no heart at all.
Come on, love, you go and have your shower.
Make the most of it. What? Giving orders. I suppose you reckon you'll be taking over now Desmond and Ballinger are out of the way.
Oh, don't be ridiculous,
don't waste
Kelly.
your breath. I've paid me dues and I've waited a bloody long time. This prison's mine now.
Well, we'll see about that.
Are we feeling better, ladies? Mrs. Reynolds has given you the rest of the day off, so those who want to sleep can. We'll get you some hot food shortly, so Collins and Beecham, will you go down to the kitchen, please?
All right, and you stay over
He wants to see you as soon as you're dressed. Alice, hurry up, will you? Miss Hagan will be here shortly. What? Well, your court hearings today. They know the trouble we've had and you've been placed way down the order. Right, come on, hurry up.
Hey, Lurch, your mouth's open.
They're sending me to trial. Today? After everything that's happened? Jeez! You could drop a bomb on this bloody place and nothing would change!
Come on, how much further? You said an hour, it's past that now.
I thought about an hour. I'm not sure.
Good on you, Ted. Keep playing for time, son.
Hey, that building. We passed it before.
Sure?
Yep.
Yeah, we've been driving around in bloody circles.
You bastard. You take us straight to the airport or I will kill you right now.
We are in trouble.
I'm terribly sorry, Jenny, but there was nothing I could do. The funeral was at 10 o'clock this morning.
But it's only about 5:30 now. I could still go. Please, Mrs. Reynolds.
Just not possible. By the time we organised a car, signed the papers, arranged an escort...
Oh, Nana. I wanted so much.
Come on, lass. You just make yourself ill here.
The best I can do is arrange for you to visit the grave and take some flowers as soon as everything's back to normal.
It isn't the same thing.
No, it isn't.
This can't be happening. Any of it. It's just a bad dream and all I have to do is to hold on and I'll wake up.
Believe me, Jenny, I know exactly how you feel.
No. No, you don't. How could you? You weren't there. You didn't see it. They dragged Tammy out screaming. And Myra, she was trying to say something and he just put the gun to her head. We didn't know who would be next. And then Nora, she got the gun. And that horrible little man, he was so scared he put his hands up and she just fired. And his body jumped in the blood. How could you possibly understand?
Well, here we are, Mrs. M. Nice hot tomato soup and sandwiches. That'll put a lining in our stomachs.
Tin soup. I'm sure the tin soup will do nicely, Collins.
Thank you, Mrs. Morris. Get to it, then.
Yes, she's an absolute whiz with a tin opener.
Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, madam. And I don't think this is either the time or the place for your cordon bleu cooking.
Stop the both of you.
Her idea of cordon bleu is steak and chips.
And what, may I ask, is Chateaubriand on pommes frites with steak and chips?
Don't you threaten me with that. If you had 1 ounce of breeding,
that
you
is
don't...
enough. Come on, love. Come on.
Poor Tammy. And Myra.
Mrs. M, we love Tammy, but Myra was... Do you think if we asked Mrs. Reynolds, she'd let us go to Myra's funeral?
Oh, no. You're a genius.
Well, you could ask, but I don't think the department will allow it. Not all of you.
No, I suppose not.
Well, perhaps the council could choose someone to represent us.
Council?
Yes, well, we had these elections. It's a sort of self-government scheme to help us sort out our own problems.
Sounds very sensible.
Yes, Myra thought of it, so we wouldn't have to rely all the time on our top dog.
You didn't have to.
You gonna send all that stuff off to a junkie kid, are you? Hey, Flynn, I'm talking to you. What's the matter? All the gunfire made you deaf?
What do you want?
Just want to know where you stand. See, I'm taking over. I'm gonna be top dog. I don't want them bitches snapping at me heels. So you with me or not? Do what you want.
I don't care who takes over.
Huh? Geez, I thought seeing as you were a mate of men.
I'm having that kid. Just the way she wanted me to.
Good. That's real good. Hope you make it. Saves me having to thump some sense into you.
Don't threaten me, Kelly.
You back off. You want that kid of yours to arrive in one piece? Don't push your luck. What are you going to do anyway? Shoot me?
It's been 23 years. When they put her away, she swore she could never kill again. But they wouldn't let her out. And always in the back of her mind, she wondered. Well, today she found out. She can kill again if she has to. And if anyone touches that baby.
Your time is running out. About 5 more minutes. Please, mate, don't hurt me.
Ferguson, you going to beg for us too?
God, lady, do it or she'll kill you.
She'd kill me anyway. Wonder if she'd be so brave if I had a gun too. That's something you'll never know.
I wonder if that means what I think it means. I hope so. It'd have to, wouldn't it? I don't know. Just don't bloody know.
I can't see her killing the old lady. And you should have seen her in the Gov's office. She was really distraught.
I know, but we've been fooled before. Well, I better get off to the kitchen again before Collins and Beecham have another go at each other.
You've not left those two together, have you?
No, Pat's letter is with them. Listen, do me a favour and check that, will you? Unless the department gives us...
I have a feeling Joyce will sleep for a good 12 hours.
Well, I certainly hope so. Is there any word of Jane?
No, nothing. We'll just have to wait.
I never thought I'd live to see the day I'd be offering up a prayer for John Ferguson.
The police want to question the women, Meg. How's the food coming along?
Well, it's nearly ready. I'm just off to the kitchen now.
Keep an eye on Flynn, will you? I'm not sure she's going to get through this.
Yes, Dennis told me. I mean, why would Hartley have said that?
I don't know what to think. But I can't just dismiss it. If Flynn did kill that terrorist in cold
Can't
blood...
believe that. I mean, those women were in danger of their lives. He was going to shoot them.
He was disarmed, Meg.
Yeah, Hartley said he'd given in, that he even had his hands.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Look, I spoke to Joyce. She said Nora grabbed the gun from the man to save them. It was self-defence.
I'm inclined to believe it, but will the parole board? We have to know for certain.
God, it's nearly 11:15, Mrs. Reynolds. Aren't you supposed to be seeing your daughter off?
Oh, yes, but the plane leaves at 5:30. She'll be halfway to the airport
Well,
by
if
now.
you want to go straight to the airport...
No, I'm sure she'll understand. Besides, I think I'm more use here at the moment.
Is it Myra's stuff?
Yeah. That's all she had. It's not much, is it?
Everything that's happened, I sort of feel dead inside.
It's all right. It's over now, all over. We're safe.
But it isn't really over, is it? Because she's dead. Oh, God.
Don't.
Oh, I don't know what's happening. I just ache.
Daphne, don't. We've all been through the same thing. Now stop it.
When she got me with the drugs, she hit me and I didn't...
I mean it. Please don't talk about it. It's finished.
Yeah, I suppose it's all finished now. I just wanted to... Doesn't matter.
Okay, slow down. Just take it nice and easy.
Anything you say.
We made it. We actually got away with it.
We're not there yet. They're around here somewhere.
Oh, hello, Graham. Oh, what's the long face?
Oh, Mr. Cruikshank, I need Auntie May and I can't find her.
Well, she's in the kitchen. Food will be up soon, so you see her then.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Daphne, you all right?
Me, yeah. It's all over now, isn't it?
Yes, lass, it is. Look, why don't you go and have a lie down to the Belgogs, eh?
Looks clean.
Maybe. The plane could be full of cops.
Well, what do?
We go out.
You're not going to do anything, are you? Come on, mate. Let us go in.
Out.
Ready if you are.
You bastard! Do it!
Come on, lady, don't blow it now.
Hold it, lady! Don't make me shoot you!
There won't be any more deals. She'll rot in jail. She wants you to shoot her. You'll be doing her a favour. Joan, she's not bloody worth it.
You're frightened, you gutless
Don't do it, Joan.
You know I'll get you. Come on and make it good!
Put the gun down, Joan. She's not worth it.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun and rain are prisoners too. Around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too. When morning comes around.